Hi friends. Today's matter is completely different from our usual submissions because it comes from a perpetrator rather than a victim. I was surprised to read it, and I'm expecting that you will also be surprised when you hear the ending. Let me share the details because elder abuse matters. This case comes from an email sent to me. I am currently in jail awaiting sentencing for a crime I committed at my job at an assisted living center. I know what I did was wrong, and I pled guilty. I've been a nurse for my whole career, working at hospitals and care facilities for over 20 years. About 1 year ago, I was hired at the seniors' home to nurse the elderly patients there. This included distributing medications to the residents. After a few months, you tend to learn who is checking on your work and how the systems in the home work together. I noticed a couple of weaknesses, and I began to take advantage of them so I could keep some of the medications instead of giving them to my patients. Although I couldn't admit it then, I now know I have a drug addiction, so I use some of the meds personally. Sadly, I also sold some of the meds to friends to make extra cash because I had bills to pay due to my being in debt because of my addiction. This went on for about 6 months. I thought I could beat their system, but I wasn't as smart as I thought. I'm still not exactly sure how my manager caught on to my ways, but one day when I had almost finished the meds distribution, the police were waiting. I couldn't believe they were there to arrest me. They told me that I had been recorded on video cameras not giving several meds to some of my patients, and it showed me pocketing them. They would be doing a search of me to recover the missing medications. At that point, I knew I was caught, so I handed them over and admitted my guilt. I've been charged with several criminal offenses, including the theft and possession of drugs and elder abuse. I'm sure that in addition to serving time in prison, I'll never work as a nurse again. I'm hoping to get help with my drug addiction while I'm here in jail, and that I might be able to eventually train for some other new career. Mostly I'm writing because I feel bad for the elderly people who didn't get their medications because of me. They were the ones who suffered most, feeling extra pain or that their healing was slowed down because they lacked their proper drugs. I am truly sorry for this, and I wanted to share it with your listeners so that others might know it as well. Well, friends, was that a surprise? Did you expect that a perpetrator might write to us? Perhaps you'd rather I didn't report their side of abuse, even when they've been repentant. Let me know what you think in the comments below, please. It takes a lot for someone to admit that they have an addiction, and in this case, it took being caught and jailed for criminal acts to make them see how abusive they were to the elderly. I'm hopeful that they might get help with their addiction, but mostly I'm thankful that they will no longer be in nursing because elder abuse matters. Friends, our goal here is to share abuse cases so that you'll know that you are not alone if you are suffering from elder abuse. Whether it's that you have been abused by someone, or your parent or friend has been abused, we know it hurts. We've been hurt too, and often this kind of sharing helps. We hope that these videos may be therapeutic when you hear other stories, and it may also be helpful for you to anonymously share your own story of abuse on this channel and help others when you are ready. Just check the show notes below to find out how. And finally, if you found this video helpful, we ask that you watch more of them and that you like them and that you share them with others, and ideally subscribe now to grow the channel so that together we can reduce the abuse, because elder abuse matters. Please stay safe, seek help, and know that I'm praying for you.